Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. Today is the 17th of December, I think, or the 18th, 17th, who knows. But yesterday I did Phone Free Friday. It was a bit of a flop because I didn't get anything done. Like, when I say I didn't get anything done, I mean I have a basket here, and every single one of these is still intact because I just didn't get anything done. I was having a bad day and I just sat there and sulked for most of the day, actually. So today is just going to be, I was going to take myself out on what I call a me date today, but I'm not doing that until I feel like I've earned it, and I don't think I've earned that right now. If I get all them done today, then maybe tomorrow, but I do have a lot to get done. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be like not as long, but like another kind of day in my life kind of thingy my bob. But yeah, it's currently about 12ish. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 12:09 p.m.
It's 12:10 in the afternoon. I have been awake for about an hour. I've got my electric blanket on and I just don't want to get out of this nice warm bed into the not so nice cold environment, but I'm gonna like run around and turn all the heaters, turn all the heaters on, do something with my hair. I washed it last night. You can't really tell, but like I did, because I had literally nothing else to do, so I was just like, yeah, I'll go for a shower. I'll tie my hair up or something, get dressed, and then I will come back. Because we're gonna get those things cut out today, even if it kills me. All of them in one day. Yeah, all of them. I'll have to put a show on or something and time lapse the video, but just to get me through the day unscathed. I also gave in and took the rest of the chocolates out my advent calendars because I'm not going to be here much after Wednesday, because I'll be to and fro my parents' house, because don't know. I am waiting for a few parcels though, so I might have to come back. Like, I ordered Thursday night, I ordered an order from Adidas, and it's coming in like 2 separate shipments for some reason. Why they couldn't have just done it in one, I will never know. But and that's meant to be coming on the Tuesday and the Wednesday, or the Wednesday and the Thursday, which is quite annoying because I'm meant to be going to my parents' house on the Wednesday. So like, I'll have to wait to leave till my parcel comes, and then I don't know about the Thursday one. They'll have to re-deliver it, won't they? But why they couldn't have they've shipped them both, so why they couldn't have just done them in the same box, I'll never know. But I'll cut the video now and catch back up when I look a bit more in the land of living. I'm dressed with AirPods in, so if my audio sounds different, that's why. But I have 8 minutes until my noodles are done, because I make them weirdly using like, well, a kettle, but I don't own a kettle, I own like a hot water maker, so. But after I've eaten my noodles, I'm gonna do a time lapse of me cutting out those shapes. Also, I got this yesterday, which I couldn't show anyone yesterday because it was Phone Free Friday, but I got this. And I was gonna use it as my personal item. It's a bag that has my name on it, like a gym bag. I was gonna use it, but I think it's too big to go under the seats. So if it fits in my suitcase, it can come with me because it'd be a great beach bag. But it's grey with black and black writing, which I think is super duper adorable. But I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board in regards to what I'm gonna use as a personal item. I'm gonna have to go somewhere and look for like a festival bag, but one big enough to put in a Switch, because that's the whole point. It needs to be big enough for a Switch, an iPad, and wherever my passport thing is, I put my passport in it, so like I can't really lose that actually, wherever that is, because like that's gone walkabouts actually. Oh no, it hasn't. It's right behind me. So I put my passport and my cards in that thing there. So it needs to be, it's quite thick with all that stuff in it. That's not even everything. So it needs to be not like a big school bag kind of size, but like I saw this Perfect bag, but it had Stitch on it, and like I'm umming and ahhing about it because I don't really like Stitch from like Lilo and Stitch. But like it's like the perfect size. It's like a tote bag, but it's got a zip on it, which is very important when you're putting stuff under the seats, because things can just spill out if they don't have like a fastening on them. But where's my door keeping the heat in? But yeah, I used my lavender pillow spray to fall asleep to last night. I put it on my pillow and like I fell asleep quite easily, along with my peppermint infused CBD oil, which also helped me. I don't know which one played the biggest factor in me being able to sleep quite well, but I slept pretty good actually, which was good. I didn't toss and turn once. I was going to take myself out on a me date today, did I say that? But like I need to get things done, so maybe tomorrow, but like I have a podcast to do tomorrow, so like, I probably do that at night though. I usually do that Sunday night. Well, my aim is to start doing them Saturdays once I'm done with all the busy work, but right now my main aim is doing these. I got these baskets yesterday. There's 2 in my bathroom as well, but they don't fit on my bathroom shelves, so like I want to get new bathroom shelves, but like that's not a priority right now, really, is it? So like one's a bit like them but smaller slightly, because they're a bit too big for a bathroom. But I'll keep a lookout. They need to be either 11 inches or smaller in depth, because I measured that little bit of wall that sticks in, you know what I mean. But I still need to write yesterday's journal entry, because I haven't done that yet, because when I said I literally did nothing yesterday, I mean I literally did nothing. My tripod is already set up on my chair, because we're going to sit on my bed to do all the cutting. My laptop is on charge ready, so I can watch something, because it's going to be mind-numbingly boring, because there is like over 100. There's probably, if it's correct, there should be nearly 200 of them, because there's 6 different ones and there's 32 of each of the icons, because I'm making 16 things and they're double-sided, so 32 times 6. Alexa, what's 32 times 6?
32 times 6 is 192.
192, so I was close. There should be nearly 200. And there is also probably a few extra, because I would rather have too many than not enough. Because once we've cut these out, these then need to be stuck on the corresponding, it's up there on the piece of paper. So for example, the hearts, which has the icon outline of blue and has the icon backing card of pink, so then we need to back that onto pink card and then cut them all out, and it's very mind-numbing. And then we have to do the same for all the little words, like for example, there's one that says, let's find a cute one, so there's one that says Alex time, so that's like a cuddle coupon. Not like that, as I've said in past videos, they're not dodgy, But so Alex's time is yellow, which the yellow one, so we need to put that onto green card and then cut all them out and then stick them all on. I mean, there's literally hundreds of them, and it's gonna take forever, and like I can't just, as much as I do just want to go and watch a film and then go to Pizza Hut and eat ice cream, I don't feel like I've deserved it. And like, unless I get things done today, it's just going to be constantly on my mind about the things I should be doing, and I'm not going to be able to relax. So I'm going to literally plod through and get as much stuff done today as I humanly possibly can. And while I'm out tomorrow, I'll need to get more glue to be doing all this gluing. And then, yeah, but even if it's, I work today and tomorrow and then I go out on Monday, which, you know, even if I've got parcels coming, like, that's fine. Like, I can just wait till they've come and I can go out in the afternoon. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. I've got 2 spares here as well, which are in the different pencils. So if I do need more for some reason, then they're there. But I would rather not use them ones, so they're staying out the basket for now, so I don't get mixed up. Because I wanted them all the exact pencils, like all the same colours and shades and all that kind of stuff, because I use 2 different pencils. But yeah, the next time you see me, it will be a time lapse of need to stop doing that. It'll be a time lapse of me cutting these out, and I mean, it'll be one of the fast time lapses, so because the other one I have to film normally and then I speed it up in editing, but my phone doesn't have much storage on it because I'm in the middle of writing and some Wattpad books, and I've got pictures for that, and my blog as well. I've got pictures for my blog, so I don't have much space on my phone. So speeding it up using the time-lapse camera method is a lot less memory on my phone and a lot less on my phone, you know what I mean? So I know it goes super quick and I wish I knew how to slow it down, but I don't. But yeah, so see you then. Okay, so it's currently 1:30 in the morning while I'm editing this video. But this was me cutting out all those little things, which seems like forever ago, but it was literally yesterday or whatever. Well, technically 2 days ago, because it's now past midnight. So the way I decided to do this, what you saw me just do was put a cold drink. I had toothache that day. But what I ended up doing was like splitting them up like that and splitting the videos up into one video per different icon, because that way that the time lapse was slightly slower, because no matter how long I made the time lapse, it was still going to come out to like 30 seconds. So I was like, the less time I make it, the slower it's going to be. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm literally watching a video. I think I'm literally talking to myself. Like, I am weird like that. Not saying people who talk to themselves are weird. I think it's pretty normal, actually. I think everyone does it. But I've done it my whole life. The camera moves in a minute, unless it has already. But it gets closer to me because I took like a mad break and then couldn't remember exactly where to put my camera. I was playing a game online. But yeah. It was super satisfying to do this. Yeah, I think I moved the camera after this set. I think I went halfway through and decided to take a break and play a game for a bit. Because burnout's a real thing, trust me. That's me down in me juice. It looks like water, but it's actually elderflower juice, because I am internally 80 years old that likes things like bingo and elderflower juice. But yeah, I'm almost done with this now. I mean, as I'm recording this, my project's nearly finished, about 3/4 done, and as much as I love doing it, and as much as I know I love doing it because it's for my girlfriend, sometimes I can just do something for too long, and kind of gets a bit too much. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was in bed because I was so cold. I mean, it's in the minuses in England right now. And I've got a heated blanket on underneath my sheet, and then I've got my normal duvet, and then that yellow thing is my weighted blanket. If you watched my previous video, or the one before that, I don't know, you'll know that. That's me fiddling with my tooth again, because it really blooming hurt. But it's okay today. I have an iffy tooth, but it's fine. So yeah, that's it for the voiceover. And back to Alex. Yo. Okay, so that took longer than I initially expected it to. But everything is now cut out. Look how colourful and satisfying they look. But that's all done. I'm a bit wonky, aren't I? But that took a long time. It's now 6 p.m. just gone. And yeah, I did get distracted halfway through doing them, but the way I found out making the time lapse longer was I split these into all the different types, and I did a different time lapse for each type of icon, really. Because I realised no matter how long I recorded for on the time lapse, it would always be roughly 28 seconds long. So it would slow it down if I just made the video shorter, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I can't really stop there. My laptop needs charging, so I'm gonna go and set up my desk where my charger is, and stick these and the little words onto cardboard. I'm not gonna film that, but probably when I cut them out again, or once I've stuck them all on, then I will update people then. But yeah, that was I need to create a thumbnail picture, but I'll do that. But I just wanted to make this short little vlog today. After this, I'm just gonna, that can there has been literally there for about, it's empty, totally empty, but it's been there. It's like a decoration now, you know what I mean? But I will move it because I need to get some cleaning done anyway. I'm currently watching Can't Pay Will Take It Away, which is one of my favourite shows. And it's a proper old episode, but I find them quite fun to watch. Very wonky. But I will if I don't vlog later, I'll upload this as it is, so it's either goodbye till whenever or goodbye for now until later. But yeah, chill. Oh my god, my hair and my whole face is just a total mess because I need to shower. But it's 2:20 p.m. the next day. I put some hooks up on my curtain thing, so like, you can't really see it. They're not there forever, it's just so I could put my ties up. But I went food shopping, grocery shopping, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, I'm gonna show everyone what I got. I hate plastic bags, but I use them as like a makeshift bin for the rooms in my house. Even though I have bins, I just don't like being confined to a physical area. You know what I mean? Bags mould into different shapes. I have ice lollies that need to go in the freezer. Yes, I'm understanding that it's like December and like in the minuses, but like I don't have a tripod, so I'm just gonna have to make do without it. But yeah, I just walked up like a whole flight of stairs. So yeah, can let's please stand up. There we go. Oh no, I don't like it like that. That's fine. That's fine. There's the frozen stuff. So I got bread. There we are. Just these, because these are the only frozen things I think. I got some rocket lolly ices, which really need to go in the freezer because they're already frozen. They go in my sweets and treats one. And then take them out of the box because I hate things in boxes. Like sometimes you just want a lolly ice, don't you? And like, then you've got to go into the box. I was looking for like a different type of lolly ice, but they didn't have it. There would be more stuff for the freezer, but so I got some bread. This is really the only bread I like. I think it's meant for kids with like the cow on it, but it's like really thin bread, and I like really thin bread. Then I got some of these, which I used to eat all the time when I lived at home, and I like them a lot. They're like a comfort food to me. I think these go in the freezer. I think. I'll like put them in there. And I got some of these random things. I don't know. My mum came with me and wanted me to get food, so I just threw a load of things that I would eat in. Do these go in the freezer? Keep frozen here. Alright. I don't really have much room. You know what I mean? And I got, so I had these in Australia, and my girlfriend's like, oh, they taste horrible, but like, no they don't. Like, I would rather have the blue ones and the purple ones, but we don't have them. We have the strawberry one, but like, beggars can't be choosers, can they? But like, the exact same brand and everything. It just made me feel like I was back in Australia. So I think I'm in my sweets and treats shop, which is conveniently the top drawer. Then I got some couscous, which goes in the fridge. And I got some salt and pepper chips because I love salt and pepper chips. The bottom drawer is usually like my frozen fruit drawer. But it's gonna have to go in there for now. I will sort things out. Then I got some strawberry cheesecakes. Like, I don't ever really eat cheesecakes, but I had them on the plane once and they were like the nicest thing I've ever eaten. I don't know if I was just eating it because I was hungry and bored, and it was like kind of calming my nerves of being 36,000 feet in the air, but we'll soon find out. Then I got some digestives. I have not eaten these since Australia because they remind me of my girlfriend and I miss her intensely. And she was like, oh, I've never had a digestive before, and then she got them and she liked them. Then I got some glacier fruits because why not? And then I got some Maryland cookies because why not? And then I got some penguins because why not? And then I got, what's this? My mum got me goo heads because why not? Are these even still in date? I forgot goo heads must be like Halloweeny. Oh, what's the date on them? Oh yeah, February 2023, or sadly I'm not going to be in the country when they go out of date. Then I got some mint clubs because why not? Then I got some Kit Kats because why not? Are these are the 2 finger ones, I think. Yeah, I like them ones. And that's it for that bag. And then in here I got some milk. I don't like this much milk but my other milk goes out of date on the 18th. I don't know when that is. And then I got, oh, this came free. My mum bought roast potatoes, and so it came free with 3 pair of silicone oven gloves. I just think it will be a lot easier than using a thing all the time. So like, I will test them out and see how they work. After I've put all this away, I'll update people with how I'm doing on my project. And then I got some Mr. Freezers. These were just on the shelf, so I need to freeze these. But they come in like flavors, obviously. Sadly, it's no what's the word? Super Dupers. They're Australian. But then I got some Buonos because they didn't have the flavour tip how I like. And then last but definitely not least, I got 12 cans of Irn-Bru. This is the best day ever. I love Irn-Bru. It's like, I'm going to take them all out of the cellophane and put them in the fridge. But, yeah. It's a great day. I was feeling a bit down, like last night and this morning. My anxiety was getting really bad. And I needed to go out and do a food shop. And for those that don't know, when I was 17, I was diagnosed with agoraphobia, and I didn't leave my front door for 2 years. And in the words of my therapist, I'd never seen someone so young with agoraphobia so severe. It's most common in like war veterans or people that have been in the army, people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and I was 17, and there was no trigger. And because of that, after countless hours of therapy, cognitive behavioural therapy, dialectical behavioural therapy, hypnotherapy, group therapy, all the therapies, all the medications, they pretty much told me there is nothing else we can do. And I just had to learn to deal with it. And over time, I got slightly better, but the statistics show that only 10% of people that are diagnosed with agoraphobia ever get better. So for every 100 people, only 10 of them get better. And some days I am great. I jetted off to the other side of the world by myself, and for most of the time, I was okay. But then I realised, and I need to remember, there are going to be times when I relapse and my brain relapses, and when it does that, it does come on just as suddenly as it did back when I was 17 on a random Saturday. And I wanted to go out with my college friends, and we were going to go to Liverpool. I live quite close to Liverpool, if you can tell from my accent. And it was something I had done a million times before. These are people I saw every day. And I went to go to my front door, and I couldn't go out. It was like a block, and people can't really understand that. They would just say, well, just do it. Nothing's stopping you. But they didn't get it, that there was things stopping me. And I've always been an anxious kid. I was diagnosed with autism age 14, 15. So I was diagnosed quite late. But I'd always been what my parents like to say, peculiar kid. And that's not me calling anyone peculiar, anyone with autism or anxiety peculiar, but I had just certain traits about me personally, apparently, that made me odd. And that's coming from the words of my parents. I don't think anyone's odd. I either think no one's odd or everyone's odd. You know, no one's the same. But it can come back. And when it does, it just hits me like a ton of bricks again. Because it stops you in your tracks. You know, any plans I've had, big or small, even something as small as going to the shop to get some milk, I can't do. Checking my mail downstairs is something that I built myself up all day for yesterday. Before I was able to go, even though I wasn't technically going outside. Different things trigger different people with agoraphobia because it's technically not the fear of outside, it's the fear of open spaces, and it can manifest itself in many different ways. But for me, it has always manifested itself in just outdoors. And for someone who really likes outdoors and loves photography and hiking, it takes a massive blow. I still don't know what causes it. As my life goes on and as I realise on different points of my life, I'm starting to learn certain triggers for it. I think stress is a key one, but everyone has to go through stress, and I will never know why my brain reacts differently to stress than other people. Why can't I just suck it up and get on with it? Which I wish I could. And people are like, oh, you're just feeling sorry for yourself. There's no such word as can't, but like, there is. I'm ripping these slowly because many times I've like pulled them apart and they've like opened up, like they've split. So I'm doing it slowly, just so they don't do that. Because nothing's worse than when these are frozen and you want like that one, the middle one, and then you've got to like, with cold hands, pull these apart. So if I just do it now while I'm talking, then I won't have to do it when I actually want to ice them, will I? Prior planning and preparation prevents poor performance. That's what my dad always says. At least, like, when it happened last time, like when I was 17, I lived with my parents, and which I don't know, and I can only find out with time if that was a blessing or a curse, because if I needed something, they were there. If I needed something from the shop, they would just get it for me, you know, whether it was like they paid for it, I paid for it, that didn't bother me. It was like the actual, is that split? No, it's just my hands are cold. You know, the money wasn't the issue, it was the actual going out and getting it was the issue. Or if I needed to go out and I felt like I could go out one day, and when I was getting like a bit better, a couple of years later, and I wanted someone to come with me, my mum was just always there on hand. When I was 17, I was quite unwell that my mum pretty much had to get a different job, so she was always in when I was in, which was 24/7, but like I was put on like really strong sleep medication that made me sleep for like 16 hours because they didn't know what was wrong with me. The therapists and psychiatrists didn't know what was wrong with me, but they treated all that they could treat, all the symptoms that they could treat. They couldn't treat the overall problem, but they could treat the symptoms that were caused by the problem. So my main one was sleep, and I couldn't sleep, and so they put me on a really, really strong sleep medication on like the highest dose, and it made me sleep and made me feel out of it 24/7, but made me sleep for about 16 hours, and I wouldn't wake up until I'd go to sleep about 10 p.m. and I wouldn't wake up till the afternoon the next morning. And my mum worked morning shift from like 7 a.m. until 12, and she would come home from work and I would still be asleep, and then she would wake me up then just to try and keep me into some sort of routine. She would make me food and literally bring it to my bed for me because I just couldn't get out of bed. So when I say like I'm proud of myself, like when I went up to Australia, like people don't realise how proud of myself I actually was. And I knew that I wasn't flawed. I knew I would have relapsed at some point. It was just a matter of when. But I don't think about that really. I don't think about, oh, when this is going to happen. I just make the most of the time I have when I feel okay, you know? Oh, don't make me stand up. I'm open. Just gonna... put that in there. Right. I'm going to have to stand up because I'm going to need to lay them flat. And so we're going to put... Oh, that can go in the bin. That's going to be off. They can go in the bin, they're probably like mouldy as anything. That's from when I made my salad. But it's okay. I'm happy with my life. I'm grateful for everything really. I'm grateful for being able to live alone, and as I was saying before, now that I live alone, I don't know if that's going to be hard on me, because again I needed shopping today and I knew I couldn't have done it by myself, so my mum had to finish work early and had to come and take me shopping. And I know that now I don't live with them. I know that, you know, I can't just expect them to run round after me. And I wouldn't expect that of them. But I'm hoping that because I'm alone now and I have to get on with it, I'm hoping that it kind of pushes me into the deep end and stops people from like mollycoddling me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Might do, might not. Could only make you or break you, can't it? But, yeah. Why do these feel weird? They feel like, I don't know. I'm just going to put all these in here. All those drinks over there. Ew. Just put them on up. 1, 2, 3. I'll have to close it for a minute so it doesn't start beeping at me. I would drink one of these now, but I've got a drink open in my bedroom and I want them to be cold. Do not like room temperature drinks. Don't start beeping. Don't do it. Almost done. Don't beep. Oh. Now I'm going to put my things in my snack drawer. So I've got this drawer here and it's got snacks in it. And so now I will put all my snacks in my snack drawer. like rearranging. Take the crisps out for now. Put them there. They're weird. I usually like the 2-finger Kit Kats because they have foil on them, and I don't know, I just like them wrapped in foil, but these don't. That is weird. Are they the biggest? I don't like things in packets, you see. Take the penguins out. Do the goo heads come in there if they're wrapped? Yeah, they're just like cream eggs, aren't they? Like that. I actually don't know why I've got this many sweets, because I don't even really eat sweets. We gave a Tetris. Just done like that. Right. Will that fit there? Yeah. Take them out. Put them like that. Okay, take the clubs. Like that. Take the Kit Kats. No, the penguins will probably fit in there. Actually, put them. Put them like that. Honestly, I don't actually know why I'm trying to make these fit so well. That like that can go here. That'll do. And then these things can go like that. What about these? Take the ripples. Yeah, we'll just ship them like that. So we've had to kind of take the crisps out, but now it kind of looks like that. I think it's backwards to you. I mean, it looks so pretty that I never touch it, you know what I mean? And then we could just put the crisps in. Take them out. Put the crisps in the bottom one. With the glacier fruits, the glacier fruits coming in there. Splendid. Well, that's everything put away apart from the bread, which doesn't really have a home, it just kind of lurks around. It's freezing. But I'll RIP headphone users, but I got this stuff. Oh, that's that. I'm going to take the things off my curtains actually. Which way do they go? Like that. It's just really to keep the heat in. I don't usually put this heater on, but I will actually to dry these clothes just the last tiny bit. What time is it now? It's probably almost 3. Oh, my coat. Gonna turn that light off. Oh, it's quite warm in here now. But so as far as I've got with the sticking, I'm currently on the iPad ones. It won't make sense to anyone other than me. I finished the selfie looking ones, which look like this. I'm not going to cut them all out till everything's stuck on. These are the laptop ones, and then I'm just going according to that chart that's on the wall up there, which ones have purple backgrounds, and I'm just doing all the ones with purple backgrounds. So these ones, along with these little words, all have an orange backing, so I'm just gluing them on right now. Today I went to Asda for my mum. I got a frame. It's an A3 frame for the thing, so I bought finally ordered that stuff I wanted off of Etsy, because I wanted it to come before Australia, because there was a few presents for a certain someone in that order for her birthday. And so I'd rather that come now and just use I used the PayPal credit on it, so I can use my actual money for Australia, which I thought was quite a good idea. So one of them, well, a few of those things actually need frames, but I can only carry one at a time, so every time I go to Aston I'm just going to pick one up until I have 3 of them, or 4. 3, I need 3. So I'll get like another one tomorrow or the day after, I don't know. But yeah, I didn't finish the video yesterday, which was Saturday, so I just carried on for today, because there wasn't really much to say yesterday. I was just busy cutting, really, wasn't I? And yeah, so now I'm just gonna chill. I'm at the moment obsessed with that 10-minute version of Taylor Swift's All Too Well. Like, I didn't know a song could be 10 minutes long, but like it's a very good song. Very good song. I don't know why it's different to the other one, but hey ho, it is. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till I've done all these, and I'm gonna take a picture of them for the thumbnail, because I think that will look quite satisfying. But yeah, I'm gonna finish doing this. I want to get them all. And that's a lot of work, but I do want to get them all finished today, preferably. Because I will sleep a lot easier tonight knowing that all these are at least stuck on. Because cutting them out's not an issue. You saw how quickly I did that yesterday. Like, I did it in one watch while watching one live stream. I do actually have a 5-hour-long live stream to watch of James Turner and Dr. Gohan playing like the Dying Out Reloaded mod on The Sims 4. And the multiplayer mod, obviously, because they play together. Which, I don't understand how the multiplayer mod works. But I won't complain. Because it's fun to watch. And everyone's like, oh, well, I'd rather it just be James. But, like, Dr. Gohan's funny. Like, obviously, I prefer James because he's Australian. But, like, you know, like, I don't know. But, yeah. So, once I've finished doing all these, I will update you again. Ta-ta for now. You can tell that my depression is rife. What's the actual saying? Well, it's back, and it's bad because all I keep doing is sleeping. I tend to do this most winters, because I'm just. But I've got most of my little icons done. I'm just about to go and make some food for dinner, even though it's 11 p.m. And while that's cooking, I'll finish, or at least start to finish, the whatever it was I was doing. I don't even remember getting into bed. Like, I physically can't remember anything about today, which, according to my therapist, is just a quirky personality trait of mine. But, like, the fact that I just forgot everything about today, and this isn't just because I woke up from a nap, like, this is actual general concern, like, I've been to see a neurologist and everything because of this. I just forget about my entire day. I do have new pyjamas, though. It's got a bunny on it. It's got a thumper on it. But I don't like sleeping at the hours I've just slept, because now I'm going to be up until weird hours. And I left this light on. What else did I leave on? The heaters aren't on. Oh wow. I look a mess. Oh, I'm gonna make some food and then I'll get back to work. Okay, so it may be 1 minute past midnight, but I've like finally done like all the icons. So they just pages that look like this. Along with the hearts, and the little words are on there as well. Next, I'm gonna.
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Alexa, I wasn't speaking to you.
Thanks for letting me know.
What a weirdo. So next, not your name, I'm going to stick the actual coupons onto card by referring to my checklist up there. So the yellow coupon goes on a purple background, the orange coupon goes on pink, the green goes on orange, the blue goes on purple, the purple goes on green, and the red goes on yellow. The trickiest part I find doing it, like I made an example. So, out. Not that one. So we get them all out. So I decided to do one of the yellows. So this is what they look like. I've probably showed people a million times, but having to line them up perfectly is actually probably the most challenging bit out of all of this. Like, yes, it's time consuming, but not really challenging, but this is actually quite a challenge. Which ones are these? These are the ones for these, I think. Is it? That's not right. Oh no, it's not. These are for these ones. I've already took a picture to for my, what are they called? Thing for YouTube, thumbnail. So split these into colours. I don't really know the best method of approach for this. That's another yellow one. The yellow, the greens, the oranges, the reds, the blues and the purples. So I'm guessing we're just gonna start with red. I'm gonna have to use the same red. I've got this light red and then there's a dark red. I need to make sure not to get mixed up with them. So I don't know how many pages I'm gonna need. So which one goes on red? The blue ones, I think. So red is switch. Yeah, these ones. So I have 20 colours of each minus the ones I've already used. So like, and there's 32 of these. So do we split the page into 4? And just do them on the corners, like that. Looks like that's how we're gonna have to do them. So we're gonna need 8 for each page, aren't we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, because they're gonna be double-sided. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there's the same amount on each, so as soon as I know how many pages it uses, that's how many pieces of card I can get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I don't think we're going to have a full one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! So exactly 4 pages. So we'll just stack them like that. Because my food will be ready in a few minutes. In like, I don't know, 10 minutes. So we need 4 of each page. So next we'll do purple. So that's that. So that'll be orange. I don't know where the orange, oh there's the orange colour. So count. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost perfect. And because I've spent so long on these, we're going to meticulously check every single one. What colour was this one again? Purple. Yeah. Purple. So we're just going to count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I've miscounted somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, it's 1. I knew I had. 1, 2, 3, 4. As I said, there's the same number of each. 5, 6, 7. Well, that's not bloody right, is it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I found one missing one. And the other one must be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. I've miscalculated somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's got 8. Right. The ones over here that have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is why we meticulously check. Because I can't be one short. That's the only problem, is that I couldn't afford, I made so little. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That if I made a mistake on one, I'd have to like make an entirely new one. I think this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I just think it's because it's like 10 past midnight. Okay, so we'll put them on top of the red ones. Okay. So next I want to do yellow cards. So what's yellow? So the green ones. It's weird how I've done this. Because this was completely unintentional. So this, I did it all completely random, just how I thought it would look good, right? But for all of them so far, sugar. Well, at least we know there's enough. Like, the circle colour has matched the backing card colour. You know what I mean? Because the red one has the red circle on it. I didn't mean for that to happen. Like, it's okay. But then when I realised yellow and I went up to the green one, which has a yellow thing, and I looked at which one was green, and then it said yellow, I'm just like, huh. And so then I went to the red one, and so I had a green circle, so I looked at which one was red, the bottom one, and then what colour the bottom, and that was also green backing card. What about yellow? So that yellow has a purple backing card, which is the top one. Again, I did not mean for that to happen. I don't know whether I like that or not, because it was completely unintentional. We need 4 lots of 4, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. So that's fine. So we'll go get the yellow card for this one, shall we? 1, 2. Like, again, I don't really mind, but the colours were meant to be random, and it was meant to, because I like things looking very rainbowy. And I'm guessing the orange one with the blue circle. So yeah, the second one down. Yeah, has blue backing card as well. Like, I just thought it was just like a coinky dink, but must be, I don't know. Oh, blue card it is. One, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, okay. Like a perfect amount. Green. What colour green does I usually like? Green. I'm just going to guess that there's the right amount, because I just can't be bothered. And then purple. 1, 2. So I probably won't get, well, especially all these done tonight. I might start, it depends how tired I feel after I've eaten. But I need to remember I've actually done one of these ones, so there should be slightly less of these. But this is actually going to be it for this video, because it's already spanned through 2 days, and I need to get it uploaded at some point. So weird how that happened. So I've kind of just stacked them very unorganized like this, and they've got like the little things in there. I'm just going to stick one to each corner because then it'll be easier to like line up. It'll just be easier for me to do it that way. And then once I've done that, I'll pile it with these ones. I'm going to put this for safekeeping up there. Don't know why I made one, I just wanted to see how it would look, whether it would work or not. I was taking a chance, wasn't I? Could say I didn't have spares. And then I'll just pile it with these, and then I probably will make a time lapse, whether tomorrow or Tuesday or something, of me putting all these out like I did in this video. Oh, I need to sneeze. I also want to, it cut me off because my timer was ready. Like, it does that a lot. But as I was saying before I go, because my food's ready, is I want to draw 2 little boxes on one of these or something, so that when the coupon has been used, per se. No, it's not like that. I'll keep reiterating that. I know it's from my girlfriend, but it's not like that. You won't get it. But I want to be able to like put little circle, you know, like those little circle stickers. I want to be able to put one on there saying, oh yeah, because I want them to be double use because it's double-sided. Or like just like one box on each side or something like that, just to say, you know. But then I want to be able to peel it off, so like if we ever reuse them, then they can be reused instead of like hole punching it or something, which is like a one-time thing. But yeah, I'll get this video edited and either posted today. Well, it will be today because it's past midnight, but whether it'll be tonight or at some point when I wake up. Right, my oven keeps going ding, ding.